In 1998, we met through a mutual friend, and he invited me to come to the Spirit of God New Year's Eve party. And it was our first official date. We went on 3 dates prior, but they weren't really, they were like blind dates. And I came and I was amazed at how friendly, how funny. They like to have fun and laugh with each other. And I fell in love with him and with the church.
Years ago, my mom started coming here first with her sister. She was looking for a church at the time. And I was probably in 8th grade, freshman, high school maybe. And I'm the oldest of 6 of us. And as my dad says, for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. So it's like at first, as we got older, we had to come to church, but then we loved it because it was different from everything else that we've ever experienced. We just had so many people our age and things to do, and it was very family oriented, and that's what started us going.
So we were married for 3 years and trying, and we had just come to the conclusion, we've got to do something. And so we went to a doctor in Chicago. We had 3 failed IVF cycles. We lost 8 children. Through those 3 cycles of IVF, I went to the altar every week to get prayer. I think every woman in the church has prayed for me at one time or another. And we had different people coming into the church, and I had them pray for me, and I knew God wanted us to have a child. I just didn't know how. And so after the 3rd failure, now let me go back, because not only did the adults pray for me, but I was also teaching Sunday school. And at that time, I was teaching with 2 other ladies, and they knew my struggles. They had been praying for me also. And Mary said, we're going to have the children pray for you. So every Sunday after church, Sunday school, we would line up, because we were then in Calvary Academy and coming over, and we would line the children up and just say, okay, does anybody have any prayer requests? And I would always be there with my hand up, and Mary had all the children come around me, lay their hands on me, and pray for me every week. Now, I don't know if those children remember, but I know Mary and I remember. So it was very special to me to have all of the children praying. And we went, after our 3rd failure, he said, we can't do this with this doctor again. We can't have another failure. And so I Googled and found a different doctor in Colorado. And I called him and I said, do you take out-of-state patients? Do you take our insurance? You know, all of those things you have to get the boxes checked. And they said, yes, we do. Please come on out. And so the first visit we flew together because they wanted both of us. And the doctor, the nurses, the technicians, everybody were just so wonderful and so uplifting. Like, I didn't feel like I had failed. I felt like I came to the place that would make me succeed in our dream. And so after that first visit, the doctor talked to us, told us what I needed to do. So I had a surgery. A year later, I got pregnant with this guy. Then he was 2. I had another surgery at the same doctor in Colorado and had this guy after the surgery. And I just can't imagine my life without them. All of the different things that they have grown up doing for the church, in the church, we're just coming full circle. They are giving back to what has been poured into us. And what has been poured into us, we are pouring into them. And they are pouring back into the church. I teach at Spirit of God Fellowship Sunday School program because I am giving back to my kids. I'm giving back to the children in the church. I am a special education teacher by trade, so my heart is for the children. My heart is for teaching them about God and about God's love, God's faithfulness.
Like the kids, I like having fun with the kids. The activities we do, that's always fun. How the teachers teach us, I really like the teachers, yeah. How the kids just connect.
I think the building expansion for me is important because as a parent, I want them to have space to move around and express themselves, to dance and worship before the Lord. But also, it shows growth. And when a church is growing, that's the most wonderful thing.